What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, we are going to be trying the 4-team rebuild challenge. Yeah, I've done 2-team, I've done 3-team, I've never done the 4-team rebuild challenge. So, the goal of the challenge is to have each team, or all 4 teams, so 2 in each conference, face off against each other in the conference finals. So, I'm going to randomly select my teams, and we're going to get 2 Eastern Conference teams and 2 Western Conference teams. So, the first team we're going to be getting today is the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, that's a great team to get. The second team will be the Utah Jazz. So those are going to be our Western Conference teams. Honestly, not that bad. And let's scroll for our Eastern Conference teams. Our first one is going to be the... Oh, just kidding. All right, here's our Eastern Conference team. It's going to be the Detroit Pistons. Oh, man. Okay, one of the worst teams to get. And give me an Eastern Conference team to finish this off. The Orlando Magic. Okay, so those are going to be our 4 teams. The Pelicans and Jazz in the West, and the Pistons and Magic in the East. So Start Today is still unfortunately broken. I did tweet out yesterday to NBA 2K to fix Start Today. If you want to go into my description below and go retweet that, maybe we could, you know what, have to get the hashtag fix Start Today trending or something like we did a couple years ago. Or that might have even been last year. And then maybe they'll fix it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot to take in today. So I want to move potential 1-year contracts that I don't want to bring back. So like Emmanuel Mudiay for the Jazz and maybe Royce O'Neal we could flip. And I'm also not allowed to trade between teams. But I do like this trade with the Spurs. Emmanuel Mudiay and Royce O'Neal for Bryn Forbes and Derek White. I'll throw in a second rounder instead. And they would want... No, okay. So I might do this Kevin Porter Jr. and Jordan Bell one if I don't find anything else. And I think that is going to be the case. Honestly, Terrence Davis isn't bad. He has 1 year left on his contract. But I do have to... If I don't have to throw in a first, I'll do this. Yeah, I don't want to throw in a first. All right. Ooh, Shake Milton as well. Honestly, Shake Milton's on a great contract. If I don't have to throw in a first, I will do this. But, okay, nah, so that's not happening. All right, so we'll just pick up... You know what, actually? Instead of picking up Kevin Porter Jr., I will pick up Aaron Holiday and TJ McConnell. We do have to throw a second-round pick in that. So for the Orlando Magic, I'm going to be trading DJ Augustine and James Ennis for Norman Powell and Malcolm Miller, so we knock that out. I'm going to be trading Derek Favors and Jahlil Okafor for the Pelicans to the Clippers for Ivica Zubac and Patrick Beverley. So we get guys under contract that we can move on draft night. And finally, we are going to be trading John Henson and Langston Galloway to the Rockets for Robert Covington and Thabo Sefolosha. I actually might have one more trade with the Pistons. And it's going to be Jordan McRae, Thon Maker, and a 2024 second-round pick for Taj Gibson and Mitchell Robinson. So those are the trades I'm making. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Let's hope the Pistons and Magic honestly aren't that good. You know, we can hope that all our teams aren't good, so we have a better draft pick since we have to start at the beginning of the NBA season because Start Today is still unfortunately broken. All right, so the Pistons ended up 29-53, which is pretty good, so they might have a top pick in the draft. The Pelicans made the playoffs. The Jazz did not, and the Magic were the 3 seed. Okay, so I don't want to get too caught up in all the stats because I might end up trading most of these players anyway, and it's going to kind of get hard to keep track of what I'm doing because I have to do stuff for 4 different teams. I guess it can't be that bad because we did this 16-team playoff challenge a couple weeks ago, which was probably a lot more confusing. But we'll simulate the playoffs here in 2020. The Pelicans lose to the Lakers in 5 in round 1, and the Magic lose to the Nets in 6 in round 1. And the 2020 NBA Finals is the Nets versus the Grizzlies, and the Nets win in 5. KD is your Finals MVP. All right, so before I make any trades, let's obviously figure out where we're going to be in the lottery with all our teams. So the Jazz were bad this year. That's kind of interesting. Just interesting, pretty much. So they're going to have probably the 14th pick in the lottery. And then where do we have our Pistons? Our Pistons are at 4. Can we get lucky with Detroit? That would be nice. And no, we cannot. We actually go from 4 to 6, and the Jazz stay at 14. So we have 6 from the Pistons, 4 the Jazz, 16 the Pelicans, and then we also have 26 from the Magic. Let's get to some trading now. Actually, first, we do want to maybe fire some coaches. Actually, I don't need to fire Dwayne Casey just yet. And then for trainer, we're going to probably fire Carlos Lopez. We'll pick up Randy Martin. For the Jazz, we'll keep Quinn Snyder. Do I want to fire my trainer? Yes, I do. We'll hire Donald Jones. For the Magic, we do need to hire a trainer. We'll hire Bradley Jones, and we'll keep Clifford for now. And then for the Pelicans, Gentry and Bishop we can keep. So let's see. We get those 2. We get that guy. And then we get that guy. Okay, sweet. All right, so let's go to the NBA draft. We could start off with the Detroit Pistons. I would like to move up. I would want to move, I think, Derrick Rose, even though he was pretty good last year. We can get something for him. But actually, first, I want to move Blake. Blake in 6. Zach Levine. Okay, that's pretty nice. I wouldn't mind getting somebody really good that it doesn't have to be a draft pick. Jamal Murray. I would kind of like Jamal Murray on this team. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oladipo and TJ Warren. That's not bad. Drew Holiday and Jackson Hayes. No, thank you. Devin Booker and Kelly Oubre. You know what? Could we get this trade done without, honestly, I would trade 6 and Blake Griffin for Devin Booker. What do you have? 10? They won't do this, right? What about if I throw in Kyrie Thomas, and I will also throw in Bruce Brown, and you can't acquire that. Just give me Torian Prince, and they would want my 2022 first. You know what? I get to keep my 2021 first in this trade. Let's do this. Wow, that was a big trade. Would the Knicks take Derrick Rose for pick 5? No. And I'll give you Ricky Rubio as well. No? Okay. And we also have pick 10 in this draft. I forgot. I will also... I really can't throw in... Actually, I'll give you Torian Prince. Would you do this, New York? Please do this trade. Thank you. So we just pick up pick 5. So now for the Pistons, we have pick 5 and pick 10. Sorry about that. And then we just acquired Devin Booker. We had Robert Covington in the beginning of the year. And then we also got Ricky Rubio, I believe. No, I just included him in that trade. So, yeah, basically Devin Booker, and we have 2 top 10 picks. For the Jazz, I want to see if the Heat would do this trade because we'll free up a lot of cap space, and that means we can go after somebody in the 2020 free agency. Mike Conley, he regresses in 2K, and so does Bojan Bogdanovic, and we pick up Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn. I would throw in, let's see, I'll give you Mia Ioni. Would you want that? I'm still not giving you my 14th pick. I will throw in, I forgot we have Aaron Holiday on this team. I'll give you TJ McConnell instead. They would want my 2024 first, my 2021 second, and you'll give me Iggy. Sure, we'll do that. I'm going to make a trade with the Suns, though. I'm going to trade Andre Iguodala and Joe Ingles for Ty Jerome. He might be in the G League this year for the Jazz. All right, so I'm going to also trade Ed Davis and Tony Bradley and a 2023 second-round pick for Thomas Bryant from the Wizards. All right, I want to see if Chicago will do this. Vucevic, Al-Farouq Aminu, Kem Birch, our second this year, our first this year, and Terrence Ross for Wendell Carter Jr. and Zach LaVine, and they are not interested in this trade. What about instead I'll throw in my lottery protected first next year instead of the second, and they're still not interested. Okay, so they would do this trade for Zach LaVine. Vucevic, I don't want to give up my first next year unprotected. I feel like that's kind of a lot for Zach LaVine. What about if I just threw in Kem Birch in this, and then I'll throw in Al-Farouq Aminu. You know what? I think I'm going to do this trade. So we're going to do Vucevic, our first this year, Al-Farouq Aminu, our first next year. Oh, wait, no. I thought that was a protection backup. I will also throw in our second here. I really don't want to give up 2 unprotected first-round picks down the line. I feel like that's kind of a lot. I'll throw in Kem Birch. They would want my 2021 unprotected. You know what? All right, we'll do this trade. So we pick up Zach LaVine and Wendell Carter Jr. All right, so I'm also going to do this trade. Aaron Gordon, Terrence Ross, and our second-round pick for Cam Reddish and Clint Capella. Unless... could I get the 15th pick? Oh, wow. I just threw that in and it worked. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to make any more trades with the Magic. I'm definitely going to up Isaac or change Isaac and Carter Jr.'s tendencies, but I like where this team is heading at. And then our final team is going to be the Pelicans. Let's make some moves for them. All right. Well, the Spurs do Patrick Beverley and JJ Redick for pick 11. They do. Okay. So we get 2 vets off the team for pick 11. I love that. Now, I would move Drew Holiday because he does regress in 2K. Like Drew Holiday and Darius Miller. What could we pick up? I wouldn't mind another draft pick. Tyler Hero, I'm not trading in between teams. Joyce Randall, I'll pass. Karis LeVert, not a bad option. Domantas Sabonis. With Zion and Ingram, I don't know if we need that. I wouldn't mind like a better center. Nurkic. I would like Nurkic. Do I have to throw pick 16? Could we just do Drew Holiday for Nurkic? Like that? Okay. So we bang that out. And then is that it? I think that might be it for me making trades, and it is going to be it. So I'll see you guys with all the draft picks. All right, guys, so the draft is over, and I just want to show you guys who fell to me at 5 for the Pistons. James Wiseman. It was amazing. It was like perfect that he fell to me at 5. So rookie signings for the Pelicans, a lot of draft picks. Devin Vassell, love that, at 11. Denny Avdia at 16. Alex Edge Pukaszewski at 32. I'm going to sign him, and then I'll sign Tyro Telly, but not Skylar Mays. For the Pistons, we got Isaac Okoro at 10, and then obviously Wiseman at 5. Jazz, Halliburton at 14, and for the Magic, Precious Achiuwa at 15. So we're going to sign all those guys. Team buyer options, Fournier opts in. Nice. We'll bring back Melvin Frazier. Pelicans, nobody. For the Pistons, we'll bring back Kennard and Makayak. We'll probably trade Tony Snell. And then for the Jazz, we'll bring back no one here. So for qualifying offers for the Jazz, no one. Same with the Magic. For the Pels, we could do just obviously Ingram and Kenrich Williams. And then for the Pistons, we'll do no one. Honestly, I'm very intrigued in doing this trade. Picking up Chris Paul for Svi Makayak and Tony Snell. You know what? I'm going to do that. Yeah, we pick up Chris Paul to the Pistons. Why not? Okay, so I don't think I'm going to make any more trades for these teams going into free agency, right? Yeah, I don't need to trade anyone. For the Magic, we might not have cap space. That might be the only team we don't have cap space for. Now, I might trade Evan Fournier at some point. Like Evan Fournier and Norman Powell. I can get Tobias Harris. Okay. Devontae Graham. That would be nice. Interesting. Buddy Hield. we'll see. We'll see. And then for the Pelicans, I don't think we have too many big contracts. Okay, so free agency. Pelicans, we are going to make sure we bring back Ingram, obviously. AD, could we get him on, like, we'll obviously, we can't even offer for Detroit because we just picked up Chris Paul. For the Jazz, we can offer AD a contract. So for the Jazz, I could offer AD, I'll offer DeMar DeRozan, and I will offer Montrezl Harrell, sure. We can't offer anything for the Magic, and then for the Pels, we can, but we're going to, we actually can offer a contract and bring, 22 mil, basically. So I would offer, like, Fred VanVleet a contract, and then I could trade him, sure. And we can sign Brandon Ingram back. So, let's advance today. Ingram didn't accept anything? Okay. So let's just renounce the rights on everybody here. We signed Fred VanVleet with the Pels. For the Pistons, we will renounce, I want to bring back Christian Wood, duh. Okay, forgot about that. The Jazz, we get DeRozan and Montrezl Harrell. We can afford them both? How? Wow, that leaves us at 36K. That's actually amazing. And then for the Magic, we will renounce the rights on everybody. But for the Pistons, AD goes to the Lakers. Okay, Ingram, we'll match that eventually. But for the Pistons, I want to bring back Christian Wood. Can I do that? I believe I can. Okay, so we're going to sign Christian Wood. And then do we get Christian Wood? We do. Let me just make sure for the Pelicans, nothing is going wrong. Okay, perfect. And then let's advance today. And yeah, Ingram did not accept the deal. That's kind of funny. So for the Pelicans, we will now offer him a 5-year extension, and he accepts that. All right, so looking at the teams, the Pels are pretty good. They have 2 point guards. They have their shooting guards, sure. They have their small forwards. They have their power forwards, and they have their centers. Okay, we're good with them. Pistons, we have our point guard. We have our shooting guards. We have our small forward. We have some power forwards. I'm going to probably make Covington a small forward. Yeah, so we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, and then maybe Dubois will be in the G League. So we're good with the Pistons. The Jazz, we have about 1, 2. Halliburton will be a shooting guard this year. Let me actually change him to that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might try to move DeRozan and or Montrezl Harrell for a power forward. And then for the Magic, we have Fultz. We have 3 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, a power forward, and then 3 centers. So we got some trades to make. All right, so for the Jazz, I'm going to look to trade Montrezl Harrell for John Collins, and I would throw in, I don't have a lot of assets. That's the problem. I would give you Ty Jerome as well, and then I would give you probably Georges Niang. And then still no. I can throw in Miaoni, and then that's probably it. Okay, there we go. So we pick him up. So for the Jazz, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so for the Magic, though, we got to either trade Carter Jr. or Bamba. Maybe I'll move Carter Jr. We're good at... Okay, so could I move maybe Fournier and Wendell Carter Jr.? Who's, like, the best guy I could pick up? Marcus Smart maybe would help. I wouldn't mind a backup point guard. Don't need another center. No, I'm not trading. Okay. Buddy Hield, I don't need another shooting guard. I would like a backup point guard or even a starting point guard. Devin Booker, no. Fred VanVleet, obviously not because they're on our teams. So Wendell Carter Jr. and Evan Fournier for D'Angelo Russell. That actually goes through. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the Magic. I think we're ready for next year for all 4 teams. So player progression here is the Orlando Magic. Levine, Capella, Russell, Isaac. Oh, we have the Russell and Levine backcourt. Okay. Isaac, Bamba, Fultz. I got to change Isaac's tendencies. For the Pelicans, we have a lot of guys here. We have Zion, Ingram, Nurkic, Ball, Fred VanVleet, Hayes, Zubats, Hart, Melly, Walker, Avdia, Vassell, and then Vassell, and then Pukaszewski. Pistons, we have a pretty solid team with Booker, Paul, Rocco, Mitch Robb, Kennard, Wood, Wiseman, Okoro, Doumbouya. And then for the Jazz, we got Mitchell, Gobert, DeRozan, Collins, Bryant, Hero, Nunn, Holiday, and Halliburton. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for all 4 teams. For the Jazz, we have Kendrick Nunn, Mitchell, DeRozan, Collins, and Gobert as the starting 5. Hero, Halliburton, Aaron Holiday, and Thomas Bryant as the bench. For the Orlando Magic, we have Russell, Levine, Reddish, Isaac, and Capella in the starting 5. Fultz, Powell, Bamba, and Achua off the bench. For the Pelicans, we have Lonzo, Fred VanVleet, Ingram, Zion, and Nurkic. That might be the best starting 5. Them or the Jazz. And then the bench is Hayes, Zubats, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Josh Hart. And for the Detroit Pistons, we have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Rocco, Wood, and Wiseman in the starting 5. And Robinson, Kennard, Okoro, and Doumbouya off the bench. So system proficiency for them is 3.5 stars. Okay, we can go to 4-star balanced. For the Jazz, anything 4 stars? No, so we'll go to 3.5 balance. For the Magic, We have only a 3-star balance. Ooh, nothing 3.5. Okay, they might be the worst team. We'll see. Oh, no, we do. We have 7 seconds. And then for the Pelicans, we will go anything 4 stars? No, so we'll just go to, we'll keep it pace and space. Yeah. And then preseason power rankings, we'll see. So we have none of our teams in the top 10. Nice. We have the Jazz at 13. We have the Magic at 17, Pistons at 19, and Pelicans at 20. Let's hope that all 4 teams at least make the playoffs. All right, so I made sure at the end of the season, none of our teams in each conference will face each other in the second round, which is great because we either have the 1 seed or like the 2 and the 3 seeds for all 4 teams. So we're good there. Now let's go and see what the playoff picture is looking like. The Utah Jazz ended up going 65-17. They're the 1 seed. Okay. The Pelicans ended up going 56-26. They're the 3 seed. The Detroit Pistons were 49-33. They're the 3 seed. They're going to be the toughest team. I don't like them facing Philly or even Atlanta. And then the Orlando Magic are the 1 seed at 64-18. Here were the top stat leaders for the Orlando Magic. As you can see, I'll just kind of go through here if you are curious. For the New Orleans Pelicans, there you got Zion, Ingram. I'm worried about them too. I didn't really like Fred VanVleet as our shooting guard, or mainly our shooting guard. He averaged 8 assists though. Not bad, but I guess Alonzo was technically the shooting guard. Here are the Pistons. Devin Booker went off. Wesley Matthews? What? I hope he didn't play. Oh, what? Why did he? Oh my god. Oh my god. The CPU edited that rotation. Oh, that's quite annoying. And then here are the Utah Jazz. Did they get edited too? I don't think so. Now, the Jazz were fine. The Magic ended up being fine. The Pelicans ended up being fine as well. So, don't know what happened with this Pistons rotation. Or actually, no, it's fine. So, maybe that is glitched out. I don't know. Who's struggling? Rocco? Oh, man, he sucks in 2K. He's so bad in 2K. Why is that a thing? Why does Rocco just absolutely blow in 2K? All right, whatever. So, we'll just give Rocco, like, 17 minutes. What we're going to have to do, we'll give... yeah, more minutes to our front court there. Because I'm worried about the Pistons. We'll keep control of them. Let's make sure they win game 1 against Atlanta. And then we can kind of just simulate going forward. Alright, so they win game 1 by a total of 29 points. So I'm not worried. You know what? Let's simulate the rounds. Let's do this. Let's do this. Please tell me we're okay. No! The Jazz lost! The 1 seeded... oh my god, you're kidding me. How? Of course, the 1 team I am least worried about loses in round 1, and I swear to God, if the Magic lose in round 1 too, that would just be the biggest FU to me. Both my 1 seeds lose. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And there go the Pistons, and the Pelicans are the only team to make it. All right, we're gonna do 1 more season and hope we can complete this. The Sixers win it all. They lost in 5? All right, for the draft lottery, I don't even know if we have any lottery picks. I don't even think we do. Yeah, we don't. Okay, so what picks do we even have? We have, I believe, 24 for the Pistons, 29 for the Jazz, 26 for the Pels. Yeah, so we have all late picks. Okay, so, yeah, you kind of, well, the Pistons did well, so do I have to fire Dwayne Casey? I really don't. But I'm gonna, and we're gonna hire Mike D'Antoni. Okay, so we're gonna pick up D'Antoni there. Jazz... I mean, are we even going to find somebody better than Quinn Snyder? Probably not. Magic, I'm firing Steve Clifford. We're picking up Jacob Underwood. Or no, we're going to sign Trent Peterson, and we'll hire an assistant GM. Sure. And then for the Pels, I am firing Alvin Gentry. Why not? And then we'll hire Frank Vogel. Oh, I should have went down more. Yeah, he's pretty good. And then we'll hire just a better scout and a GM. And then do we get all of them? Oh, we don't get Frank Vogel. That is just horrible. And we don't get... okay, so... we don't get Trent Peterson for the Magic, or we don't get Frank Vogel. That is just unfortunate. So let's see if we can bring Frank Vogel back to the Magic. And then for the Pels, we can hire Benjamin Walker maybe from the Spurs. So we get Walker, and we don't get Frank Vogel. Why does Frank Vogel not want to sign with any of my teams? Like, okay, if you don't want to, I'll sign Logan Schmidt. Okay, so we get Frank Vogel. Okay, I'm going to get some more defense on this Magic team. Oh my god, Siakam. Ooh, I kind of like that. Siakam at the... oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I'm going to do that trade. I was going to pick up either Clay or it was Jaylen Brown, but I'm going to get Siakam, and then I'm also going to get Kyle Lowry for 3 first-round picks and Zach LaVine. Let's do that. All right, I'm going to trade Ivica Zubac, Steny Avdia, and a 2023 first-round pick for DeJounte Murray, so we get Murray on the Pels. I love 2K's Trade Finder. We are going to trade Robert Covington and Isaac Okoro for LeBron. This might be his last year, but I don't care. And then we're going to make 1 more trade. Ooh, I don't know who I want. It's either Tobias Harris Middleton, or it's definitely not Tobias. It's either Chris Middleton or Jimmy Butler. Now, who do I want? And we get Goran Dragic, though. You know what? We'll get Jimmy Butler on the Utah Jazz. So the draft wasn't that important. We got Kyrie Walker for the Magic. We got Devin Askew for the Pels. We'll sign everybody else. And then we also got Javonte Smart for the Pistons. Team player options, Chris Paul option. We're going to pick up the options on Robinson and Dubois. Probably going to trade Sekou. Jazz, Hero, and Holiday will bring back. Bamba, Powell, Opson, Sweet, and Reddish are all back. And then for the Pels, we'll bring everybody back. Josh Hart and Lonzo can get the qualifying offer. Even Nicole Melly, I don't care. And yeah, we'll get the qualifying offers to everybody. For the Magic, we do have to bring back Jonathan Isaac, though. And then Fultz will match whatever he gets. For the Pelicans, okay, I don't think I have cap space really for any of these teams. And then for the Jazz, we're going to want to bring back Rudy Gobert, Mitchell, and John Collins. So after day one, Mitchell is going to take a deal from the Heat. We're going to match that. I got to bring back Kendrick Nunn as well on this team. Okay, good to know. For the Magic, we'll re-announce the rights on everybody here, but we do get Jonathan Isaac back. That's very nice. For the Pels, we are not re-announcing the rights on Lonzo Ball. And then for the Pistons, we can re-announce the rights on everybody here but Luke Kennard. So for the Jazz, I'm hoping we can sign Kendrick Nunn as well. So are we going to get screwed over? Okay, Collins is going to take a deal from the Spurs. We're going to match that, and we bring back Kendrick Nunn. Very nice. But we get Rudy Gobert. So we get the 4 guys back. That's important. Like I said, Fultz, I'll match whatever he gets. Pelicans, we are not doing that. And then we're good with the Pistons. Okay, so I got to bring back Luke Kennard and Markelle Fultz, and then probably Josh Hart as well. So for the Pels, we can offer Hart a deal. We can always trade him. Same with Melly. He was only taking the minimum. Kennard, I'll give you a 4-year deal. And then for the Jazz, I don't think we have anybody. But for the Magic, I do want to bring back Markelle Fultz. So we don't get Fultz, but we do get Hart back. Okay, and then do we get... Okay, we get Fultz back there, and we get Kennard. Sweet. All right, so we are going to trade Javonte Smart and 2 first-round picks for Aaron Nesmith here. All right, we're going to be trading Goran Dragic, Aaron Holiday, and a 2025 second-round pick for Marcus Smart. We're going to trade Precious Achiuwa and Cameron Reddish for Miko Bridges on the Magic. All right, I'm going to get, let's see here. I'm going to trade Fred VanVleet and Josh Hart for Montrezl Harrell, and Puka Zesky is going to be in it. But then I'm also going to trade Jackson Hayes. And then, like these 3 players, can I get somebody pretty good? DiVincenzo, I might accept that. Or Miles Bridges. Or Will Barton. Oh, okay, some good offers here. But I think I'm going to take DiVincenzo. All right, guys, so here is the rotation for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Nurkic with a bench of Montrezl Harrell, Dante DiVincenzo, Devin Vassell, and then Nickeil Alexander-Walker. For the Pistons, we'll have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Christian Wood, and James Wiseman with a bench of Mitchell Robinson, Luke Kennard, Aaron Nesmith, and Sekou Doumbouya. For the Jazz, we're going to have Donovan Mitchell at the 1, Smart at the 2, Butler at the 3. What a great, honestly, defensive team this is, besides maybe John Collins. But yeah, Collins at the 4, Gobert at the 5 with a bench of Nunn, Hero, Halliburton, and Thomas Bryant. And then for the Magic, we have Lowry, Russell, Isaac, Siakam, Capella. That might be our best team with a bench of Fultz, Bamba, Powell, and Mikal Bridges. Now, for the preseason power rankings, we have the Pistons, we have the Jazz at 4, Pelicans at 1, Pistons at 5, Magic at 6. Let's hope we can complete the challenge at the end of the season. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Perfect setup. Pelicans, 1 seed in the West, they went 71-11. Pistons, 1 seed in the East, they went 64-18. Jazz, 2 seed in the West, they went 66-16. And then the Magic, 2 seed in the East, 55-17. Literally the perfect setup. Here are the top leaders for the Orlando Magic. Here are the top leaders for the Pelicans. For the Detroit Pistons, if you want to pause on any of these. And then here they are for the Utah Jazz. All right, I swear, if one of these teams loses in round 1, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. All right, I want to take this like game by game. But it's not going to work out. You know what? We'll just simulate the round. Screw it. Let's go in. Yes. Yes. Okay. The Western Conference, it was a little scary. Pelicans 1-6. Jazz 1-6. But the Magic and Pistons both sweep in the East. Oh, I don't like this Utah series against Dallas. You guys know what Luka does to me. All right. Let's simulate the round. Please. This is it right here. Can we complete the challenge? Let's do it. Nobody lose. Oh, my God. The Magic got swept. Oh, my God. And the Pistons lose too. Oh, damn. I couldn't even complete the challenge. That sucks. That sucks. They got swept. The Pelicans win it all. Zion Finals MVP. The Sixers, really? I guess I should have made them worse. I don't know. But that sucks. All right, so I guess I failed that challenge today. Let me know what you guys thought of that challenge in the comments below. It's definitely a tough one. But yeah, drop a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.